By three methods we may learn wisdom: first, by reflection, which is noblest; second, by imitation, which is easiest; and third, by experience, which is the bitterest. The man of wisdom is never of two minds, the man of benevolence never worries, the man of courage is never afraid. Give a bowl of rice to a man and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice and you will save his life. The man of wisdom is never of two minds, the man of benevolence never worries, the man of courage is never afraid. Give a bowl of rice to a man and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice and you will save his life. To put the world in order, we must first put the nation in order; to put the nation in order, we must first put the family in order; to put the family in order, we must first cultivate our personal life, we must first set our hearts right. The Master said, "A true gentleman is one who has set his heart upon the way." A fellow who is ashamed merely of shabby clothing or modest meals is not even worth conversing with. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Xuchang asked Confucius about Zen. Confucius said, "If you can practice these 5 things with all the people, you can be called Zen." Xuchang asked what they were. Confucius said, "Courtesy, generosity, honesty, persistence, and kindness. If you are courteous, you will not be disrespected; if you are generous, you will gain everything. If you are honest, people will rely on you. If you are persistent, you will get results. If you are kind, you can employ people. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nations. When there is order in the nations, there will peace in the world. He who knows and knows that he knows is a wise man, follow him; he who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool, shun him. No lake so still but it has its wave. No circle so perfect but that it has its blur. I would change things for you if I could; as I can't, you must take them as they are." The Master said, "The gentleman understands what is right, whereas the petty man understands profit. The superior man, when resting in safety, does not forget that danger may come. When in a state of security he does not forget the possibility of ruin. When all is orderly, he does not forget that disorder may come. Thus his person is not endangered, and his states and all their clans are preserved. Lead the people with administrative injunctions and put them in their place with penal law, and they will avoid punishments but will be without a sense of shame. Lead them with excellence and put them in their place through roles and ritual practices, and in addition to developing a sense of shame, they will order themselves harmoniously. When a person should be spoken with, and you don't speak with them, you lose them. When a person shouldn't be spoken with and you speak to them, you waste your breath. The wise do not lose people, nor do they waste their breath. A youth is to be regarded with respect. How do we know that his future will not be equal to our present? If he reach the age of 40 or 50, and has not made himself heard of, then indeed he will not be worth being regarded with respect. The Master said, "To study, and then in a timely fashion to practice what you have learned, is this not satisfying? To have companions arrive from afar, is this not a joy? To remain unrecognized by others and yet remain free of resentment, is this not the mark of the gentleman?" Things being investigated, knowledge became complete. Their knowledge being complete, their thoughts were sincere. Their thoughts being sincere, their hearts were then rectified. Their hearts being rectified, their persons were cultivated. Their persons being cultivated, their families were regulated. Their families being regulated, their states were rightly governed. Their states being rightly governed, the whole kingdom was made tranquil and happy. The Master said, "The case is like that of someone raising a mound. If he stops working, the fact that it perhaps needed only one more basketful makes no difference. I stay where I am. Whereas even if he has not got beyond leveling the ground, but is still at work, the fact that he has only tilted one basketful of earth makes no difference. I go to help him.